We have more breaking news now in Southeast Houston. Environmental crimes officers are investigating potentially harmful fumes in a neighborhood there. Jessica Borg is live with the very latest. And Jess, is this something people need to be worried about?
Rika, fortunately, no one in the area has been evacuated. A shelter in place has not been issued. We're on East Orem Street. This is just south of Hobby Airport. And a short time ago, police and investigators from the Environmental Crimes Division from the Harris County District Attorney's Office began executing a search warrant. The fire department is here as well. They are not disclosing which company they are investigating here. They tell us about 2 weeks ago they started receiving complaints about an odor in the air. This is a very industrial area, but there is a small residential community nearby, a mobile home community. They say residents there told them they were getting headaches, feeling dizzy, lightheaded, concerned that dangerous fumes were being emitted from a nearby company. HPD's Environmental Crimes Division started monitoring air samples in the area and zeroed in on this one company, which again is not being publicly identified at this hour. They think it's possible illegal emissions have been going on for more than 2 weeks.
Because a community complained of being exposed to stuff in the air, smelling bad things, coughing, red eyes, and we took it seriously. It's illegal in Texas to emit something in the air without a permit, and certainly illegal to cause health effects.
They are testing chemicals right now and air samples. It could be 24 to 48 hours before results come back, and the company could face criminal charges if there's evidence noxious fumes are being emitted. Now, the DA's office says the punishment for a company found doing that could be up to $1 million, and they want to remind people out there that police cannot do their work without tips from the community. So if you have environmental concerns, there is a number that you can call. It's 713-525-2728. That is the very latest this afternoon from Southeast Houston. Jessica Borg, KHOU 11 News.